Hello, my name is Bradley Lingling, Sales Manager for Craigill Inc. Craigill Inc. is the manufacturer of WearMax water-based floor coatings, the next generation of permanent floor coatings. WearMax coatings never need to be removed like traditional waxes, polyurethanes, and acrylics. WearMax coatings are the best proven solution to industrial and commercial floor maintenance programs. But don't take my word for it. Here's what one of our satisfied customers has to say about the WearMax floor systems.
Yeah, about 10 years ago, I've been working in the maintenance field, and a job came up at Burnett Medical Center, and it was kind of different for me because I did maintenance on machinery before I came there, but I had done floor work prior to coming there, so I hired on there and started taking care of their floors, and we had problems because part of our floors were in the nursing home, and that was a real difficult thing to take care of. We had a patient in the nursing home that was an Alzheimer's patient, and they would urinate on the floor and take all the wax off the floors. And we pretty much tried everything that was out there. We had a distributor that would, keep bringing us different product to try, and nothing worked. As soon as he'd urinate on the floor, it would lift the wax off. And we were frustrated with it because they insisted that we keep up the floor. And in order to do that, we had to remove everything from the room and relocate the patient, and it was a real hassle for us. I had talked with Jim about WearMax months earlier, and he had told me about the product. So when we were having these problems, I gave him a call, and he came up, and we took that particular room that we were having problems with and stripped it down and prepared it, and Jim came and applied the product on that floor, and it was kind of a wait and see thing at that point. And of course, within a couple days, he urinated on the floor, and we were amazed because it would just set on the floor and it wouldn't do anything to the product at all. We'd basically go in and scrub it up, and it was like brand new again. Well, when we saw that, we realized how important it would be to have that in all of our other areas.
Back several years ago, when Don in our maintenance department first approached me about using this product and told me the cost of it, I was skeptical about what was going to happen with it, or was it really worth it. And he then started to explain to me some of the issues that we've been having with the time to do the stripping and the waxing, and started explaining that, okay, we can do this once, it'll last a long time, the cleanup will be easier, we don't have to then take the time to do the stripping and the waxing, and it would just be much more efficient over the long term. And the cleanup, particularly in rooms that we have trouble getting into, it'll be eliminated. It would just not have to take the time to disrupt people and disrupt residents and other staff and patients. And it just started to make sense the more I learned about it.
It's a fabulous product that we've had really good luck with, and it saves us a lot of time and money because there's no maintenance on it, and our housekeepers love cleaning up after it because it doesn't stick like old wax does. It doesn't have the buildup on it like old wax does, and it's just been a fantastic product for us.
I believe that another advantage of the WearMax product is to help reduce the infections, that by not having the wet mops as often or buckets of water being taken in and out of various rooms, It helps reduce the spread of various bacteria, and by reducing the amount of times that needs to be done, it just benefits everybody. In lieu of having to use the mops and the water buckets, we can use a Swifter, a product that's disposable and makes cleanup very easy.
We use Swiffers now, and every time we'd get an area done, they'd come and comment how fast they could clean the area now that the product was on there. It slides across it. And the best part about it is every day you come in, the floor looks like brand new again. I would tell anybody that's presently applying wax to take a look at this product, because the labor hours that we've saved and the time that it saves our housekeepers is just phenomenal. The other thing to consider is the environment. As far as, when you're stripping and waxing, you're putting a lot of stuff in the sewer when you get done with an area. We don't have that anymore. We put the product on and it's done.
Well, having the WearMax has enabled us to help save water. We'd estimate over the time that it's been on, it's probably saved us about 52,000 gallons of water. And that also saves in terms of not having to strip the old wax and flush other things down the drains. It's improved that area.
The anti-slip really worked fantastic in the nursing home. Prior to using this product, we'd wax the floors, and the shine on the wax floor would actually scare some of the older people because they believed it was slippery. This has a good finish on it, but it is not slippery. It's almost a skid-resistant finish on it.
Another savings that is a little harder to measure but very possible is the fact that workers' compensation claims could be reduced by the fact of using the non-slip WearMax product. It would reduce falls, or could potentially help reduce falls.
If anybody in a healthcare situation like ours, where we have a clinic and a nursing home combined and an ER, was looking at a product to save labor and time, I would definitely recommend this product. It's been fantastic for us. We've got floors that have been, well, I think we've got 2.5 or 3 years on them now, and we haven't done anything to them but basically clean them with a detergent cleaner.
ER's always busy. They had to do that at off hours. It's sometimes hard to find a time to get that done when you had to strip and take the time to do that. By taking the time and doing an application of the WearMax product, it's now an easy process to just go in there and do a Swiffer clean of the floor. It's very quick and doesn't interrupt the operation of the ER or resident rooms for that matter either. You don't have to clean them out and disrupt everybody while you're doing the old waxing. It's just a cleaner, quicker process now.
Our old ER area was almost impossible to get in to clean because, you know, people were always coming and going, and you couldn't get in there and strip a floor and wax it. With this product, our housekeepers go in with their Swiffer, run through there, and they're out of there in 10 minutes. So we don't have that problem anymore. The ER looks fantastic all the time, and we don't have to worry about working weekends to try to get a room done. I think it would be fantastic in a high school. I previously worked at Pine City High School, and I know exactly what waxing floors in a school is like. It's just a constant putting it on, taking it off situation. With this, you'd put it on and you'd be done. At At this point, I would say that it would be indefinite. I think you're going to probably get sick of the material on the floor before you'd ever have to do anything with it, because I don't see any kind of wear or reason to do anything else with it. No, because there's nothing to shine anymore on with this product. You can't burnish it. We do have all that equipment, of course we did do that, but there's nothing, you know, whatever sheen you put on, we use the satin, that's the finish that you're gonna have. We did do an area where we had second coated the top layer, and it definitely gave it a deeper look, but short of that, it doesn't have a different sheen. It seems a little deeper with the second coat on it. And we just basically screened it off and cleaned it and reapplied it, and it came out beautiful.
If another CFO from another facility called me and asked if this was worth it, I would definitely tell them that I believe it is. I think it was well worth the effort and the money, and the savings is definite.